Good evening, YouTube. Derek here, Hardball Crazy, coming back at you with a video. Today I do a little bit of a showcase video of a historic occurrence. Trivia question. Do you guys know which team had the most future Hall of Famers in one lineup at one time? Well, the answer is 7. At one point, there were 7 future Hall of Famers at one time in the lineup. Pretty astounding thing. Who it was? Nope, it wasn't the Murderers Row. Wasn't any of the Yankee teams of Gehrig and Ruth. It wasn't any Yankee teams of Joe DiMaggio era. It wasn't any Yankees of Mickey Mantle era. It wasn't the Big Red Machine. It was a team that finished second to the 27 Yankees. It was actually the 27 Philadelphia Athletics. Had 7 future Hall of Famers. Now, obviously, they're not all in prime. Some were finishing up the careers, some were just starting their careers, and some were actually in their prime. But at one point, I don't know how many times it happened during the 27 season, but the 27 Philadelphia A's, who finished second to the Yankees in the AL pennant, has 7 future Hall of Famers. I'm going to show you the 7 future Hall of Famers in my collection. They're not all playing day cards. I got all but 2 are playing day cards. They're not all with the Philadelphia A's. So it's kind of a mixed bag thing. Some are slabbed and some are raw. So I'm going to show you the 7 players. I'm going to do it in order of what their number would be on the scorecard. Like number 1's pitcher, 2 catcher, 3 first base, 4 second base, 5 third base, as you know if you know how to keep score. So here to start off with the starting pitcher, 27 Philadelphia A's. Future Hall of Famer, Lefty Grove. I do not have a plain day card of him, so this is the 1976 Topps all-time great set. A subset of 76 is Lefty Grove. Kind of a cool subset. 76, they did the all-time team starting lineup. Left-handed pitchers Lefty Grove, and has their complete stats. I'm looking for a Lefty Grove card for my playing day cards for my collection. There you have it, your pitcher. Starting catcher was Black Mike. I have him as a playing day card as a Detroit Tigers. 34 through 37 batter up card, Mickey Cochran, the Tigers. He was your catcher for that day. At first base was Double X. Here's a card I have with the Philadelphia A's. 2011 Topps short print. I believe it's an update card. Yeah, 2011 update short print. I also have his playing day cards with the Boston Red Sox. 1940 play ball. 40 play ball is one of my favorite vintage sets. This looks, I think it's just, I don't know, it's cool. The nicknames and the classic black and white photos and bio on the back. I think it just is one of the more better vintage sets. So your first baseman. At second base was Eddie Collins. This is in his picture of the White Sox. My 1992 Nielsen's chocolate card. One of my favorite cards in my collection. And at outfield, we have shortstop and third base were not Hall of Famers. So you get your, so far each one was a Hall of Famer. Your shortstop and third base were not Hall of Famers. I can't tell who they are on the top of my head, but I guess they were the ones that was accomplished. All 3 outfielders were Hall of Famers. First was the very end of his career, last year he played, Ty Cobb with the Philadelphia A's. Obviously, I don't have a playing card of him, so this is a 2011 Topps short print, just like the Jimmy Fox. Pictured with the Philadelphia A's. You'll see many cards with him with the A's, so I had to pick this card off my collection. The other outfielder was Bucketfoot Al Simmons, 36 Diamond Stars. This is a Detroit Tiger variation. There's A's card in this set. This set was a 3-year set, and there's a variation where it has a Philadelphia's logo on his chest. This is the Tigers variation. The other outfielder was the end of his career, Mr. Zach Wheat, my T205 Zach Wheat card, PSA 3. I think these are all legit, non-trimmed cards, I would think. Never know right now, but there's your 7 Hall of Famers in one lineup. Of course, 27 Philadelphia's was managed by a Hall of Famer, Connie Mack. 1940 play ball, PSA 4, Connie Mack. So in that dugout, you had 8 Hall of Famers at one point in that dugout, and one team. Regular season game, not an all-star game, not some type of game of exhibition game of any sort. Regular season game, 7 future Hall of Famers plus managed by a Hall of Famer. 8 Hall of Famers in one dugout. That's pretty cool. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. A little history lesson, a little showcase of some of my vintage cards. Have a great evening. Thank you.